What's up everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Solar, Light, and Lunar Dark. Last episode we took down the first gym here in the Risotto region. It's actually Ricotto, but I can't help saying Risotto. That was the Serpentine gym, leader Donna, the poison type gym, and Pixie really came through. Our first fairy type Pokemon probably ever in any of my playthroughs. I've just never really used fairy types before, but Pixie definitely proving that fairy type is something I should consider in the future, because did some good work in that gym. So today we're going to be heading through another forest. I know we already went through one, but there's another forest up here, and we actually need Cut to make it through, so I believe we want to check out this house, and we met the gym leader's dad, Donna's dad. I see you beat my daughter. Well, if you want to word it better than that, but yeah, we did beat her in a battle, and he is going to give us the HM for Cut. So with that, we can now move on through the forest. So if you guys are excited for another episode, make sure to leave a like. Before we get started though, I'm definitely going to go heal up because Pixie is a little bit beat up like you saw there. But I'm pretty excited because, like I said, Pixie was something I didn't expect. And a lot of you guys seem to believe in Pixie now. And so much fan art came through, and maybe 40 or something in the last 2 days. And I'm going to try and do 5 per episode, but I don't know if that's going to be enough because there's a lot that has come through, and you see Pixie in a lot of them here. It seems like a lot of people really tried to, or liked drawing Pixie and just liked that Pokemon, and I agree, man. I've never used a fairy type, but Pixie is going to be a cool one to use at first, or for the first time, as well as Perlet, our starter Pokemon, who I apparently forgot his name for a little bit. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all of that. Again, it blew my mind how much fan art came through and how awesome you guys are at drawing, whether it's digital or like physical drawing. How do you call that? Traditional drawing? I don't know. It's weird to call it traditional because it's just drawings. But basically, you guys are awesome, and thank you so much. I'll try and do 5 per episode, but again, I don't know if that's going to be enough because there's like 40 of them just in the first part. Both drawings, or like drawings of all things. Our new team members, our entire party, just new Pokemon like Pixie, our starter, everything. There was so much different stuff, so I'll definitely keep on doing that every episode now. And if you guys want to keep it going, again, twitter.com/MunchingOrange, you can send it there. It looks like Stick It can learn Cut here, so we're going to teach it to him. We're going to stick Cut to the Stick It. Stick it. We're gonna stick it. I don't know. I'm trying to make a pun here, but it's not working out. But now that we got that, we can cut through these spider webs here, and let's see what this forest is called. It is Dull Fern Forest. Danger. Spidox are present. Oh, we saw Spidox at the gym. I think it's that weird spider, so it's probably a bug and poison type. I'm not a huge fan of bug types, as you probably know. Well, now that I think about it, I'm not a huge fan of bug types, and I've also never used a fairy, and Pixie is both of those, so it's gonna be cool to use something that is like a little bit, I guess, out of my comfort zone, even though that's weird to say in Pokemon. Like, is there really such a thing as comfort zone? Like, I'm just using random stuff. We also learned Fever last time. I think that's the TM that we got from the gym leader, and Pixie learned that, so make some good use of that. I think it's a poison type attack, but yeah, I'm definitely excited for this one though, because there are going to be a lot of new Pokemon in this forest, and while Spidox is not something I'm too excited for, we'll see what else we can find in here. Last time we went through a forest, we got 3 new Pokemon. We got the 3 that you see in our party right now, so we'll see what we find in this forest. Spidox is not something I really want though. Well, I could catch it just for the, just to have it in our Pokedex, but I don't know if I want to do that. Whoa, oh, I totally forgot. Fever can burn. That's really cool. It's a poison type attack, but it can also burn, which is a little strange, but I guess you can think of it like Scald, which is really hot water, so even though it's a water attack, it can burn you. So this one's like a poison attack, but it can burn you too, because you're getting a nice little fever going. And our newly acquired rival here, I don't remember what his name is, to be honest. We met him in the last episode right after the gym battle. He looks a little bit different in this sprite than he did before, or in the overworld. He looks like Gary. I don't know what his name is though. I totally forgot. I just know that the other rival, Rodney, that's literally me. But all right, we'll think of something for this guy. I think I gave him a cowboy voice, but I can't remember. Well, the Spidox here are weak anyway. I know. How about we have a Pokemon battle? I saw your battle against this orange-haired guy. Hey, was that me? I think that was me. Doesn't seem that you are that strong. Let's see who's really better. So I was really hoping we'd have a battle with this dude because, oh, it's Rick. That's why, because he's Rick and he's searching for Coral. Well, maybe not Coral, probably Carl, but whoa, what is that? That's really cool. It's like a little grasshopper named Jumple. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out to Perlet here because Perlet is really close to evolving. And I really want Purrlit to evolve in this episode because there's something really cool that I want to show off if Purrlit, or when Purrlit evolves, because it'll happen eventually. It might have something to do with fan art. I think the person that drew it might know what I'm talking about. So when we get there, we'll see. But next up, we got Zuppy coming out. Sounds like an electric puppy, like Zap Puppy. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. All right. Looks like I'm pretty good at calling out these Pokemon names, but I don't know. This game has done a really cool job with Pokemon names so far. I feel like they, you can tell exactly what it is just from the name, and that's how you can tell you got a good Pokemon name on your hands, because, I don't know, there's some Pokemon that have random names, like the exceptions, you know, like Jinx, I guess. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Like, what would you think when you heard Jinx? I don't think you would think of what Jinx actually looks like, but Zuppy, pretty much exactly what I thought here. Unfortunately, took out Pixie in one tackle, which is less than ideal, but his last Pokemon is going to be Paracaw, and I don't know what this is, but it's got the cry of, what was that? I know it's one of the other bird Pokemon from another generation, maybe Starly? Could be Starly, could be P-Dub, one of those, I don't know, probably not P-Dub though, but I'm going to potion up just in case, because it looks like this is a Firebird. At least it looks like a Firebird. It might not be a Firebird, so let's just try out Flame Wheel and find out. Nope, it's not a Firebird. Just kidding. Well, it looked like one to me, but I guess it didn't turn out to be. Anyway, there goes Rick. You got lucky. We're tired after the gym battle. Well, I'm out of here. I'll definitely see you later, and next time you won't be so lucky, Coral. Let's just pretend that my character is Coral whenever we talk to that dude. We'll go along with it. Some people that watch this playthrough that are like that just stumble upon a random episode won't have any idea what's going on, but everybody, the people that watch all of them, will know what's going on. We'll be an exclusive club here, a little bit of, I don't know, just literally a club. We'll be the Rick Club, or the Coral Club. What should we call it? I don't know. Here, someone else choose, but up here in the Pokemon Center, there's this really cool feature in these games specifically that aren't in regular Pokemon games, and it looks like quests that you can do, or they are quests that you can do, but it looks like this girl here, Cameron San Diego, wants to do a trade, so you can either do trades, you can do like fetch quests, and you can sometimes even do battles, I think, so let's just talk to this lady and see. What does she want us to find? I don't know what she wants us to find. I hope you can find them, but I didn't read what she wanted, so now I'm very confused, and I'm probably never gonna find what it is that she wants. Is it you? What did you say? My mom is searching for us. Oh, I should go to the Pokemon Center. Oh, okay, we're just looking for her lost kids. So there's one. Got the lost boy. Now where's the lost girl? It's probably a boy and a girl. Do you think maybe one of them would be in the garden? I feel like one of them would have wandered into the garden, but maybe not, because a wanderer isn't always lost, and I guess this little girl is not wandered into the garden. So, oh, is this the other one? Yep, my mommy's searching for us. All right, go back to your mommy. She's proud of you guys. You know, you gotta stick together as brothers. Oh, it's triplets, literally 3 brothers banded together by one mother. That rhyme, brother and mother rhyme, and that makes it kind of weird because I don't know. It doesn't really make it weird, but let's see what the lady gives us for this, for doing the quest for her. Thank you so much. A protein, really? A protein? Well, I am not going to be doing that anymore. I know that Carmen Sandiego wanted a Lavin Seed, and you can catch one of those up in the garden. So I think I might try and catch one and bring it to her, just so we can see what exactly that Pokemon that she can give us is. And I don't know, doing these quests, it's going to take up a lot more time in the playthrough. Like, we're not going to get as much stuff done in every episode, I guess. But I think it's good because it'll make the game go by slower, because I feel like we've been going really quickly through most of these games lately. So let's slow it down a little bit with this one and try to do a lot of the optional stuff that's available to us, because Pokemon Insurgence, Zeta Omicron, and Pokemon Insurgent, Zeta Omicron, and Uranium all had really cool side quests that you can do, but I really didn't do that many of them, and I accidentally killed Lavin Seed there because I didn't realize what type it was, and Fever killed it in one hit, so I should probably just throw a ball at it next time I see it. But the point is, there's a lot of really cool side quests in all of those games, and we barely got to experience like half of them, so I want to try and take it slower with this game and check out everything that there is to offer. So I'm just going to catch a Lavin Seed here, we'll take it back to the lady and see exactly what we get. Hey, never mind, here it is, it's right here. We got the Fearow cry, the Spearow I mean. Literally got it on the same time, or it was the Pokemon that just became, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but anyway, we didn't need to weaken it at all because the Pokeball just catches it just like that. Level 4. The bad thing about that is I'm assuming that the Pokemon that we're going to get from the lady is probably going to be the same level as the one that we trade her. So we're going to end up getting a level 4 Pokemon from this lady, and I mean, it's going to be a little bit hard to train, but I guess all of our Pokemon right now are level 4. Yep, Cheepip and Stickit are both only level 4. So if we decided to use either one of those, they'd only be level 4. At least to begin with, but yeah, I'll do some training, but we're gonna get Monkey for that. I wonder what kind of Pokemon this can be. It's probably a Psychic Monkey, like has the power of the moon, maybe. I don't know, maybe not. Let's read up its Pokedex description and find out if it's even in here. Monkey, there it is. It is, yep, a Psychic type Moon Climber Pokemon. Very cheeky, often playing pranks on passersby, getting them into trouble a lot. Looks pretty cool. Looks like it also has one evolution, maybe evolves with a Moonstone too, so if we ever find a Moonstone, can try that out on him. For now though, we're just going to keep it as a Monkey and head off into the Dull Fern Forest. I know that I said that's what we were doing in today's episode, and we've kind of been delaying it for a little bit, but now we're finally going to get to it. I'm going to cut this down and head on through here. And it looks like we already have a double battle to start things off. JK, because there's another Spidox. So if I ever wanted to come back and catch a Spidox, you know, can always cut down one of those. Yay, we don't actually have to fight those girls. Because I didn't really want to do a double battle. I feel like I did a lot of double battles in, what was the game? There were a lot of double battles. Like, wasn't there a game where everything was double battles? What am I thinking of? Not Pokemon Coliseum. It was something else. I don't know, man. I can't think of it. But Glovey is another new Pokemon. Most likely Water Bug. It looks like literally a water, like a little bug with a bubble, like a little drop of water on his head. I think there was a Pokemon like that in Uranium, like a little water spider. But in Uranium, it was really cool, the concept of those, because it was three Pokemon that could potentially evolve into the same Pokemon, like 3 different ones that could evolve into one. So it's kind of like a reverse Eevee. I don't know if there are any other Pokemon that are like that, where like the baby form, there's different baby forms of it, but they all evolve into the same Pokemon. I don't think there's really much of that in the regular games, like in the official games, I should say. But it looks like Jumple here. I don't know what type it could be, but it is resisting that attack from us. So, wait, what did we use? Confusion. It was resisting Confusion, so it might be like a Dark type or something, or it might be, I don't know, it could just be Bug, and I think Bug just generally resists Psychic, because, yeah, Bug is super effective on Psychic, so maybe Bug resists Psychic too, and I've just never thought of it, because we've been mostly fighting Poison Bug types, and wait, no, then that would mean that Psychic is neutral against Bug, which I'm pretty sure it is. I'm overthinking it right now. It doesn't matter. I'm going to keep running away from these Spidoxes, though, because they are annoying, and apparently that lady is not a trainer. Maybe she is, though. Yep, she is. The forest is perfect place for my preschoolers. What is up with this? There's been so many... Well, I guess we've only been through 2 forests right now, but both of them have had, like, preschool teachers in them. I guess because we're in the early area, so they have a lot of preschooler trainer types, because they're probably like the weakest types in Pokemon trainers. Like, as far as Pokemon trainer strength, these guys are as weak as they get. They're literally preschoolers, so like, how much lower can you go? Unless we're talking like toddlers here, and I don't think they'd be able to do Pokemon battles. Whoa, what is this? Rub-All. Rub-All. I know it's trying to combine rubber and ball, but it just seems like it's trying to tell us to rub all, like rub all of it. So we're gonna rub all of this guy with our Flame Wheel and have it get taken down. This is looking like a Pokemon Suite right now. We're back to Pokemon Suite, because look at that. It was like a little candy corn marshmallow thingy. I don't know. It was kind of cute though. If we ever find one of those, I will try and catch it. We're gonna rub them all. Rub all. We're gonna rub them all and rub all. Okay, I can't talk right now, but hey, it looks like this kid literally is a toddler anyway, so I don't know, man. I'm overthinking stuff yet again. Are you a poison type? I thought, yeah, I guess he is. Poison Bug. Or Poison Grass, one of those. I thought it was water, but I guess I'm thinking of Lotad. So this little boy here probably also has one Pokemon, so we'll take him on. I'm going to try and fight. Oh, this is a little girl. Okay. I guess I can't really tell. That is a thing, though. There's a very awkward age where, okay, so I guess I'll just use a story to tell this better, but When I went to Puerto Rico, like to go visit my family last Christmas or something, one of my uncles or something had a baby, and I didn't know that he had a baby, so I wasn't sure if it was even a boy or a girl, and when I saw it, I still couldn't tell. So yeah, there's kind of an age, I don't know how old, maybe like even before 1 or maybe like 1 year old. I literally can't tell, man. Like, are you a boy? Are you a girl? I'm not about to find out, so that's what happened just there. Very confused. So maybe some of the kids that we rescued earlier and helped that lady out in the Pokemon Center, maybe they weren't all boys. I just kind of thought it was like 3 triplets, or maybe it was like a Malcolm in the Middle kind of thing. Except they had 4 boys, but one of them was a lot older, so we'll just go with the 3 younger ones. But whoa, we got something crazy going on up here in the forest to distract us from the very random things that I like to talk about. Right, we have what we came for. The package is safe. We should head back to base. Have we been spotted? Someone's listening in on us. Oh, yep, we've been spotted. So it looks like we get to meet the evil team of this game. Judging by what they look like, I'm gonna go with Team Neon or something like that. Who are you? Don't you know it's rude to listen to others' private conversations? We'll take care of them. Teach you a lesson. Who's them? Like me and my Pokemon? Oh my gosh, this is the best Pokemon theme right here. The World Champion theme. Or maybe not. It's probably not. This isn't what it is it? I don't know, dude. Now I'm confusing stuff. As if this video wasn't confusing enough already. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. The World Champion Battle. A little bit fitting for these guys. Or not fitting, I should say, because they are Team Lunar. I said Team Neon, but I probably should have guessed something like Team Lunar, because these games are called Pokemon Solar, Light, and Lunar Dark. I'm just going to abbreviate it to Solar and Lunar. Pokemon Solar Lunar. Even though that's not what they're called. So I should say the full name, but I don't know. Just for abbreviation's sakes for the video, I'm going to call it Pokemon Solar Lunar. So we got Team Lunar and Team Lunar Grunt. They're both Lunar Grunts. Maybe the commander is like Solar because she's got the red hair going. But off of that battle, we are going to have Purrlit evolve. And that is awesome because I get to show off what I was talking about earlier. I didn't want to show it off at the beginning of the episode because it would have been a little bit spoilery, both to myself and to you guys that haven't seen this yet. But whoa, that looks so cool. Purrlit has evolved into Purrio. Oh, now I wanted to stay that way. I wanted to stay with this evolution because that looks awesome. Hopeless. I have to do everything myself. My team members have much to learn about a good Pokemon battle. But kid, I'm much stronger. You don't have a chance against the commander of Team Lunar. That's a great speech and all, and I'm gonna let you finish, but here is some very, very awesome fan art of our new Pokemon, Purrio. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but Cess XXI, man. I don't know why I say the full name. I'll just say Cess, I guess. Cess, I guess. Look at that. Even rhyme. Awesome fan art. She did a great job with Pokemon Suite too, and now we have this one here of the newly evolved Purrio. And thank you. You guys are awesome. That's all I gotta say. Now we gotta battle this commander though. I just wanted to show that off because I knew that in this episode Purrlit would be evolving because we were really close to it. But now we gotta battle Lunar Officer Scarlet, and still the world champion music. She's got the Darkula, probably a dark bug type, so don't think we want to go for, maybe we can go for Fairy Wind. I think Fairy's super effective against Dark, so this might just be super effective here. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. That is so weird, though, because this is pretty obviously supposed to be like a Dracula, but it's Darkula instead, so... Or maybe it's just a Dark Tarantula. Yeah, that's probably more what it is. It's not Dracula at all. I was gonna say, because if it was Dracula, like... Could you imagine, like, vampires getting beat up by little fairies? That doesn't sound too good. Well, that was annoying. No matter, we have what we need anyway. Here's some advice, kid. Stay out of Team Lunar's way. I mean, you guys could have just walked past me, you know? I wasn't stopping you from doing anything. You could have just walked past me, just like you did at the end of the battle there. But, I don't know, you guys chose to do that, so it's not my fault. You could have just walked right past me, but whatever. We got another Globee coming out here. Globee. What could that be? Like a glob? Glob, and then, whatever. What kind of Pokemon is that? Like, what kind of bug is that? The little bug thing. I know it's a water bug, probably, but I mean, like, what kind of bug is the real Pokemon, or is the Pokemon based off of? What kind of real bug is the Pokemon? I can't talk, dude. But I think we're almost done with this forest here. Obviously, there was that big ruin thing up there, that temple-looking thing in the forest, but I think we'll leave that for the next episode. It looks like a really important place, so I kind of want to wait until next time to explore it. We're learning Silver Wind right now, which is actually a pretty powerful attack, being bug type as well, so we'll get that stab bonus. So I'm going to get rid of Stun Spore, mostly because I don't think I'll really make much use of Stun Spore, even though it's a good attack, paralyzing the opponent. It's good for catching Pokemon specifically, but I don't know. I'm dumb, so I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of that. We could have used it to catch many a Pokemon a lot easier than, yeah, we could have used that earlier even when we were trying to catch, Lavender Seed or whatever it's called. Lavender Seed, that's what it is. It's lavender color and it's a little seed. Either way, we traded it for a Moonkey, so I guess it didn't really matter. We caught it, is what I'm trying to say. It was really low level, so it was easy to catch, and it's probably got an easy catch rate, just like Hamstar here. But I'm never gonna catch Hamstar. Never, ever, ever. I'm also gonna walk past this girl because I kind of want to get out of this forest and go heal up my Pokemon, and I think we're almost done here with this place, so let's just rush to the end. Really, dude? Is it 100% chance that you're gonna end up getting a Spidox? Because it feels like it is so far. We've been getting a Spidox every single time we cut down a spider web. I'm not spraying repels though, by the way, because I do want to see what other stuff is lurking in this forest. So far, we haven't really found very many new stuff though, just Cheepip, and Carmen Sandiego is back, everybody. Have you seen the Earth Temple? I'm assuming that's what we saw earlier where Team Lunar was, but I could never actually know. Ooh, the Pixie against Pixie matchup. Who will win in a battle of... Probably me, because I've got fever. I'm sorry, I know it's a little bit unfair. Oh my gosh, and we get the burn too. She is going to do confusion though. And now die to burning. Alright, I can confuse you too. I've got that attack as well. The Pixie on Pixie matchup. And it looks like we take her down. I mean, we did have fever, like I said. A little bit unfair. A little bit super effective there. But, I mean, when you're trying to win, you know, all is fair in Pokemon battles. I'm going to say love and war, but... Is a Pokemon battle really anything like war? You know, I've been to Nam. It was a pretty tough time. I haven't actually been to Nam. I think my grandpa did though. I don't know if he went to Nam, but I know he went to a war of some kind. I don't know which one. I've never really asked him because every time I ask him about it, it takes him like 3 hours just to get to the point of him saying that he met some nice girls when he was in like Germany. And then it gets kind of awkward because like my grandma will walk in and be like, hey, are you talking about, you know, Germany again? Germany was like his escape, man. That was like, I don't know what I'm trying to go on about. Maybe one day I'll have my grandpa on here and he can tell you himself, okay? But don't want to jump down that ledge. That would just take us back to the beginning. And I think we're almost done here. But of course, we've got another Spidox. I feel like now we should just catch this thing. Like, we've run into so many of them that might as well catch one. But no, we can't give in. Never give in. No matter how many Spidoxes you run into. There it is! We finally got it! I knew that I would find this thing here. That's what I was hoping for. So, what do I use? It's level 7. Probably a grass bug, or grass water. Grass poison? Maybe this won't be super effective. I don't know. Let's go for it. I killed it anyway, because it's way too powerful. Why did I go for that attack? Who the heck knows? I should have gone for a fairy attack. It would have been not very effective. And now I'm never gonna run into one again. So, disappointment, everybody, just like every episode. So I guess we'll end it off here, as we are, it looks like, at the exit of the forest, Fern Forest. So let's see what's outside, and Route 2 it is. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will try and go back and catch a salad. It's not a Salatad. I don't know what it was called. I already forgot. But that little thing we just found that I accidentally killed, I'll try and catch one because it's cute and I want it and I need it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys. See you next time. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.